We drove, what, 12 hours to get here? It was pretty flat most of the way. And then it got dark and we woke up this morning to this here out in western Montana. Unbelievable country. We're gonna try some high mountain trout fishing.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Just look at it, just shine in the sunshine here.
Just a high mountain rainbow. Look at that. Off to the races.
Western Montana rainbow trout.
Wow, gorgeous pike right there. Here they showed up. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at these fish. They are rushing up. There he is, there he is. Cannibalistic jumbos. Unbelievable. The hole, it's a big one. That is what we're talking about. Isn't that a cool looking fish?
Now you're dialed in.
Oh, that's fun. It's like a bonefish, you know? Right back down to the bottom. Sort of one of the powerful freshwater fish that swims.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice walleye.
Jason Mitchell Outdoors is brought to you by Clam, Shields, Vexilar, Ice Armor by Clam, K-Drill, Clam Pro Tackle, Ice Defense, Bismarck Motor Company, Crestliner, North Dakota Tourism, and Jason Mitchell Elite Series Fishing Rods.
We're up here at 6,600 feet. We've got plenty of ice early in the season. The fish they've been cooperating so far, so we'll have to find out if they're gonna do it with the Jason Mitchell famous TV crew here.
Are there good contour maps of these lakes?
There's a pretty good map of this lake, but the interesting thing about it, high mountain lake, you think deep
Yeah.
and clear, but the deepest water here is 22 feet. And coming from the Midwest, it looks like a northern pike lake because it's got all sorts of weeds in it.
High country mountain lake, that's not what I expected.
We nipped the end of it. Got him. Whoa, better. This is a better one. Look at that drag go. Holy mackerel. Got something.
Yeah.
That's one of the things about these trout. They really give a good account of themselves.
Oh, just saw it.
Look at them take.
Yeah.
When they see that hole, no. I think when they see Jason Mitchell, they go.
They don't know who I am.
One of the things people, they get a hold of a nice fish and they try to winch it in. That doesn't work.
That water is clear. You can just see down. Fish just looks beautiful down there.
Well, he's getting a little tired now, Jason, so we'll see what we can do about bringing him topside.
Every once in a while you get a glimpse of the spoon coming up, but that fish does not like that hole, does it?
If I can get his head in there now.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. There.
There we go.
Look at
Hold that thing up, Jason.
Oh, here, it's your fish. You hold it.
Love this trout fishing, Jason.
Yeah.
And isn't it something?
I knew you were having fun because as soon as you came out here, we never heard from you again.
Let's put that thing back. Well, that was fun. One thing that I found is that if I keep the maggots on an inside pocket and they're nice and lively, it sure makes a difference. Okay, now we're ready for another one. You'll notice that hole is nice and clean. No ice in it, despite it being cool here today with that ice defense.
Fish is just pulling. You know, that's the thing too, is you got to use light line and take your time. That's all you can do. Fish doesn't even know we're here yet, I don't think.
Giving you a hand here, Jason. If he sticks his head out, I'll see what I can do about it. Now, if
that
you're back in
flasher?
your walleye guiding days, you'd say that one has shoulders.
Yeah. Okay. Getting close now. Wow. We were getting close.
There's no, I haven't seen that flasher for a couple minutes now.
Come on. Just want to see you. I promise we'll be kind.
Saw a fish down there. Look at him take that drag out again.
Oh, yeah. Fish had a lot of red on it. Just a gorgeous looking fish. I just got a glimpse of it. Here.
There's nothing easy about landing a big trout on light line and light rods. You might have to hold the spool when you get them close so that otherwise they'll want to keep pulling down on it.
Yeah.
But we're in no rush.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
This is about the 5th or 6th time you've had them up close. Really
Oh
nice
my, look at that.
fish. Hold the spool if you can.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
That is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the
Wow.
colors on that fish. Isn't that gorgeous?
Lake Winnipeg isn't the only one with greenbacks, so look at that one, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, these fish are just dark and healthy looking fish, Jim. Oh.
Now, where would you expect to see this? In Gull Lake in Brainerd. It looks a lot like cabbage, doesn't it, folks? But this is why, and you see how green that is? And if we lay this on the ice, there'll be all sorts of bugs that will come off of this. And that's why in these high mountain lakes with weeds, it's tremendous trout fishing because these weeds have a perfect habitat for all the bugs that live in here.
Jason Mitchell Outdoors is brought to you by these industry leaders.
Woohoo! Yeah, what's my favorite series of hubs? The Clam C series shelters work best for us.
Hey, what's our favorite ice sub shelter? The X series from Clam Outdoor.
Choose the hub shelter that's right for you at Clam Outdoors. Pursue the ice.
If these walls could talk, you'd hear stories. And all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant Lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. It's time to walk on water. Shields.
Attention, ice anglers. If you or a loved one have suffered from catching complications, looming boredom, or overwhelming humiliation among your peers, call the Vexlar Group today. If you fish blind like a frozen zombie, you may be eligible to catch fish this year. If you've ever found yourself saying, you know, it's just nice to be out, you may be a struggling angler, and we know you're hurting. Please help stop this angling epidemic today by visiting www.vexlar.com. My name is Sam Sobey, and I approve this message.
Introducing the Rise Float Suit with Motion Float technology. Breathable, waterproof, secure, and all the features that make the difference. Waterproof cell phone pocket, rapid drain system, and maximum flexibility. Fish with security in the Rise Float Suit from Ice Armor by Clam. Rise above. Clam Outdoors. Pursue the ice.
You know, think about trout in the winter times, they could be anywhere. They can be in 3 feet of water, they can be in 53 feet of water, they can be 100 feet of water. I mean, there's just no barrier as far as water temperature or oxygen on a lot of these lakes. And that could be the challenge. And they can come through anywhere in the water column. You know, they can be right on the bottom or they can be right underneath the ice. And so, you know, using a Vexilar is important to see where these fish are cruising. You'll see these fish are just cruising around like sharks. They're always moving, and they'll dart in, they'll dart out, they'll take a swipe, and they'll just bump the bait and swim away. You know, and they can come through anywhere. Sometimes you're reeling up to fish, sometimes you're dropping down to fish, and that's the, you know, that's the beauty with that flasher. Is that flasher, those fish can see it from a long ways away, and sometimes you'll get fish that come up on your flasher, and you got to reel up even higher, or, you know, I mean, it's just a game of cat and mouse, going up and down through the water column, just trying to intercept these fish as they cruise through. There, got him. Off to the races. Come on up here. Pretty fish. Oh yeah, look at that. Just a high mountain rainbow. Look at that. That is cool. Hooker here. Yeah, they're just perfect. I mean, a lot of these fish, they don't have a blemish or a mark on them. That is just gorgeous. Catching fish, you know, when you handle these bigger fish too, especially, all you gotta do is just grip the base of the tail like that, support them, and then down they go. They're never out of the water for very long. And what we're doing out here is we're spreading the rods out and just letting those fish move into us, and you're just basically running traffic. You know, you're gonna have fish that are just coming by in these windows when these fish are moving and cruising and eating. You know, it might be a couple times a day, but that's when you're gonna catch your fish.
I think it's interesting to show the folks what you're using here.
You know, basically 6-pound mono. Basically just kind of like I mean, we use dropper rigs like this for perch up in the Midwest. Yeah. That's just a leech flutter spoon. Then we've got our dropper, 6-pound fluorocarbon. You see how small that little tungsten jig is. I just had one single maggot on there. You know, even these big trout, you know, they're bug eaters. We're fishing bluegill tackle, and I guess their diet is pretty closely to what you'd expect a bluegill to eat, you know what?
You can't use a 9-foot 5-weight fly rod out here, so we're doing the next best thing. Trout fishing is something here in Montana we can do 12 months of the year. If the weather's good in the winter, we're fishing the rivers. But ice fishing on lakes is my favorite. It requires a certain amount of finesse. This works with small jigs, light line, and finessing the fish into coaxing them to bite. And you have to keep moving. That's the other thing. So ice augers and being versatile and not sitting in one place are key. And that's sort of what I've always enjoyed about fishing. Move, move, move. Got him.
All right, I'll come help you.
We're just using these tiny jigs and hit the dead rod.
I haven't even seen your flasher yet. Yeah, you're not even budging this one, are you? Oh, there, I got a good glimpse of it. Oh yeah, this is a really nice one, Jim.
Look at that.
Look at this one.
You're gonna need your hand if we can get it pointed up.
Here. Oh. Wow. Just beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look at that. Nice fish.
Oh, yeah.
Nice fish.
Look at that one.
Whoa.
Oh. Wow. Look at the colors on that. Isn't that just beautiful?
You gonna get that hook out of there?
Yeah.
Look at the colors.
Here, go ahead and hold her up.
Wow. Western Montana rainbow trout. Look at that, all the spots, all the way to the tail, on the dorsal.
They don't like the bottom of the ice, do they?
They do not. I don't care what you're fishing.
You know, they come up onto that hole, they're just like they're electric. They just got so many colors.
Oh man, well that was fun.
That is good stuff. Yep. Got him. I just think I just caught the biggest kokanee I've ever seen.
You got about a 13-incher?
Yeah. These are really good eating fish too. Obviously they're a stocked fish. Yeah, this fish did come in on the flasher hard.
Yeah.
Very neat.
There we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Kokanee. They're about a 3-year life expectancy, but these are the best eating fish in these lakes out here. Whatever way you brew them up or smoke them, I smoke mine, they are excellent eating. And in fact, there's a lot of kokanee in the lake we're fishing, and the state limit is unlimited. The lake that we're fishing has all natural rainbows. They spawn. The brookies they spawn in a few areas in the lake, and the kokanee are stocked. The state plants a lot of kokanee. They have a 3-year lifespan generally. We've seen the size of those kokanee out here, 13 inches, you know, just dandies, and it's a great eating fish.
This part of Montana, you can use 2 lines, and so we're just using that basically a 36-inch dead meat rod, which is a great dead stick trout rod. Same flasher setup and small jig with maggot setup that we're jigging with. We're basically just spreading these lines out just to cover a little bit of water. These fish are moving around, so we're just setting these down, setting them about 2-3 feet off the bottom. And then what we're doing is we're using these Arctic Warriors, which are great setup for dead sticking. When that rod tip goes down, that flag pops up. Just kind of just a simple tip down system. They're very lightweight, they fold up, they're durable. Just a neat way to spread out dead sticks and kind of notify you that you have a bite. That's kind of the key for catching fish on dead sticks, and you know, catch some of the biggest trout on dead sticks. And so very effective, you know, definitely a deal where that second line will help you catch more fish.
Yeah, good one. Whoa, whoa. We've always said you get them close to the hole, they don't like it. It sure feels like a nice fish. Man, 95% of the people that come to Montana come here to trout fish. And some of these lakes like this, they're good all year round. Oh yeah, nice one. Montana rainbow. It's one thing about using these small jigs. You traditionally hook them right in the snout. And the little jig, we'll put this one back right away. This lake that we're fishing, it's designed as a great fishery. The public can come out here and enjoy it. And you can see the quality of the fish. They're here. These are wild rainbows.
Oh, come on, you don't tell these fish what to do. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, nice fish. Beautiful colors on them. I just love how these fish are plumed out. That, look at that. Just can't build a prettier rainbow trout. I don't know if the video even does these fish justice. You know, they just change color in the light. Look at that. Just the purples and the blues and the reds with that green on top. Yeah, we'll get her in the water right away. It's getting kind of cold with the wind. There she goes. Good stuff. And you know, you're fishing, you're staring at your Vexlar, and every once in a while you just have to stop and just kind of kick back and just look around you and just take it all in, because this is some incredible scenery. I mean, it really is. One of the prettier places I think I've ever fished. You know, from where we started this morning, probably 250, 300 yards from where we started, we basically just set up on that 14, 15 foot shoreline contour. We're out our welcome after about an hour or so, slow down. We've been just moving 50, 70 yards down the shore, and drilling new sets of holes. It's like every time we move, we catch a few nice fish, and then fishing's pretty good right away, then it just slows down. And so we've been sliding along here just to try to cover some new water.
There we go. Oh, I got him right here. No, not a monster, but you know what? He doesn't want to get his head out of the hole. Oh, a brookie! Look at that! A brook trout! Whoo! Boy, is that something. Look at the colors on that. Whoo!
That is cool.
Look at the colors.
That's a beautiful brookie.
Wow.
That's a nice brookie.
Okay, let's release this. What a great fish. You know, one of the reasons we release all the brook trout, there aren't as many brook trout in here as a lot of us would like, so when we catch one, we take care of it, handle it carefully, and release it as soon as we can. Brook trout are a trophy fish, especially in a lake like this where it's a public lake and anybody can drive here and fish it, so it's just a great resource in Montana.
For where we're at, you know, in North Dakota, and I imagine, you know, a lot of our viewers can relate to this, you know, living in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, what have you. Every once in a while, it's just fun to try something different, something a little exotic. And so to catch a big, beautiful, wild rainbow in a mountain setting, to me, that's just exotic. That's just cool. You know, I don't get to ever experience that type of stuff. And so to come out here was just really a treat. You just have to come out and see it. Come on. Got one coming in. Oh, there he is. That fish did what it was supposed to. This is a good one. Come on. All right, this is a good fish. You know, it's funny how picky trout can be. I mean, we've had so many fish that just swim up to you and swim away. They dart in and dart out, almost like they're just playing with it. And then one will just come in like this fish here. This fish just came in and just ate it. It's like they definitely have an on and off switch. All these fish just seem so perfect, so gorgeous. Here she comes. Oh my, look at this one. Oh, that is a photogenic trout, huh? Look at that. Look at this. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at the spots. That is just gorgeous. Little sharks, the way they come in. Just a perfect fish. There she goes. That is cool. Really a neat part of the world. You know, you look at a map and all you see is mountains, but you get out here and there's way more ice fishing opportunities than what a person would ever think. How's he feel?
Feels good. You know, these things fight so hard. There he is, there he is, there he is. Oh, look at that. Oh.
There you go. You know, it's amazing. You know, you look up here and it's almost like a time lapse. These clouds are rolling through fast. I mean, we've had, I think, 7 different weather patterns. We've had snow, sun, wind.
Just look at it, just shine in the sunshine here. Yeah, this is just a dandy. Jason, love trout like this. You know what? Next time you're out here in Montana, this one is going to be bigger. Do you see
And they all have a chip on their shoulder.
Oh, man.
That's what's fun about this. You don't rush anything in the sense that you hook one. I mean, these nicer trout bite the same as the small trout, just a tiny little peck.
Yeah.
You lay into them and you just take your time.